but it goes away at the time, so it's kind of tight. And he was doing this rifle training in base, and then hurt, and then it got good. He was both got scared. They knocked him out again. Yeah, they never. But now he's hitting pretty good. That's surgery.
This way's quicker. Oh yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna just watch the run and then bring that to the top.
Yeah, because they'll announce Drew Senior separate here.
Like before the.
Yeah. Huh?
Like watching walk over the last.
Okay, Molly, come here, I'll give you a rundown. So right now you're live, they can't hear me, but you're live. So now you turn it and like that, and you always want to have kind of that. See how it's rated with the bottom so you can see the sideline? You know, we won't even worry about zooming in or zooming out. So once it's caught, like if say they have a catch at midfield, you want to go nice. You never want to move fast. You don't have any fast camera movements. So like watch, we'll follow them as a team. See how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can look over here to see it even better. So right now I'm going to put it on the scoreboard and everyone's... And now look, Molly, to get the scoreboard up, I got to move it up.
Yeah.
And then I can zoom in just a little bit.
How do you zoom in?
Right here and zoom out right here. But no, yeah. But it's really touchy, so yeah.
So is the camera on right now?
Yep, yeah, right now one's on YouTube. So I'm gonna go back to midfield. So now, but now see how it's on the scoreboard, and look how it's high. Now I gotta bring it back down, and that's right where we want it.
Okay.
We tighten this up.
Think of how many people don't get
Where should I put?
There you go. Yeah. You can set your popcorn and water and stuff right here. Mine's up here. My water's up here.
I'll put it down here, okay?
And you can talk to me. Sometimes, because I can shut this on and off. So just tap me or whatever. And then this chair can be yours if you want any one of these chairs. But sometimes it's easier just to stand. But I'll probably give you this side because it's easier to run it from here. Here come the seniors. So go ahead and move it, practice. Move it. Nice. Nope, on them, buddy, baby. Right, go. Keep going all the way to center field. You always want to keep the main picture in the middle. So if the ball's there, think of you want to keep the ball in the middle of that thing, okay? So as it moves, you got to move your camera to where the ball is, even if they're running with it or like once you see it run, unless they get a big run, you can pretty much leave it because you don't want to be shaking it as they're running with the ball. See if I can zoom in a little bit on them.
What are they doing?
Just doing the coin toss. I'm gonna send a picture to Jerry because all your hair is.
No, with you. Oh, yeah. I don't need a hat right now. I'm not gonna check it out. Should I give it out the Raiders
Will you get that for me, babe? Jerry can't even hear it right now on here, but for some reason the mic's not working. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raider Field in Lake Park, Minnesota, where the Lake Park Audubon Raiders will be taking on the Bagley Flyers for tonight's final regular season game, and it is a beautiful night. It is senior night here in Lake Park, so we will come back in just a few minutes and announce the seniors for the Raider football program. We're going to get a few things set up, keep the stream going though. Again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Raider Field. It is senior night at Lake Park for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. And we're about to have our national anthem played before the starting lineups. We are having a little bit of technical difficulty up here in the booth, so we'll see if we can get that figured out before the game begins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lake Park Audubon High School for tonight's game, featuring the Bagley Flyers and your Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Here at LPA, it is our goal to demonstrate leadership, pride, and achievement. We ask that you do your part in helping us establish this by showing respect for the players, officials, fans, and the facility. At this time, please join us as we honor America with our national anthem, played by the LPA Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Andrew Eklund. Players' introductions. First, the starting defense for the Bagley Flyers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
number 3,
welcome back.
Alex Job.
We've got our starting lineup for the Bagley
number
Flyers.
6, Ian
Coming on
Frankenthal.
to the field right now.
Number 8, Zach Thompson. Number 9, Mason Erickson. Number 10, Micah Tram. Number 14, Ethan Rudd.
Again, it is senior night here at
Number 30,
Lake
Noah
Park Audubon,
Nelson.
so we will be recognizing
Number 33, Logan
we will be
Roden.
recognizing our seniors in just a
Number 50,
minute at the
Porter
end of the
Lacey.
starting lineup for the
Number
Bagley Flyers.
58, Logan Lee. And number 63, John Rose. The Flyers are coached by Brandon Schwegel with assistant coaches Adam Broughton, Darius Dahl, Carson Grover, Casey Dahl, and Clyde Thompson. Instead of introducing the LPA team tonight, we'd like to recognize our 2023 seniors. Thank you for your hard work and dedication
Our 2020
to LPA
seniors
and the football
this year
program. We appreciate
who have
all
been
the time you have put in
playing
to help
together
build
for
this
the
program
last,
to
most of
where it
them
is
for the
today.
last
Thank
6
you again for
years,
everything you have done for the LPA Raider football
maybe even
family.
longer, taking
Remember,
into
once a Raider,
consideration
always a
Pee Wee
Raider.
football in 5th and 6th
And our
grade.
seniors.
Our seniors are number 7, Drew Harris.
Number
12,
12,
Chaz Alschmidt. Number 51, Wyatt Simon.
Number 55, Tyson Neerdahl.
Number 56, Silas Carlson.
Number 71, Jake Nelson.
Number 80, Anton Wickenheiser.
Number
85, Dalton Fullerton.
And
Number 87, Colby Bagel. And here comes the rest of the
And the
Raider
rest of the
football
LPA
family.
Raider football family. The Raiders are coached by P.J. Peterson, with assistant coaches Dan Harris, Connor Wisselt, Austin Ricker, Jake Peterson, Paul Peterson, Joe Conrad, and David Bakke.
The Raiders are coming off of a tough loss last week, playing the number 3 seeded team in the state, Monoman Waban Thunderbirds. Both teams tonight, Bagley and Lake Park, coming in with the same record, 2-5.
Line judge Ryan Anderson, down judge Dylan Sabry, referee Mike Martin, and umpire Shad Tappy.
Molly said it is. And it looks like the Raiders, I missed the coin toss to see who won the toss, but Raiders will be kicking and back deep for the Flyers. Number 5. Excuse me, number 6. Frankenham for the Bagley Flyers.
Thompson set up
Cale
to
Thompson
kick off for the
set
Raiders.
to kick off for the Raiders.
Job and Thompson back for the Flyers. Kick goes out of bounds, penalty on the play.
The Raiders kick rolled out of bounds, and that will be a penalty. And the Flyers should get the ball at the 35-yard line. Bagley coming out in their opening set in the spread offense. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Lone running back in motion to the left. Quarterback should keep it himself. He is wrapped up by Wyatt Simon and tackle for a loss. That's a huge 5-yard loss by the big man, Wyatt Simon, senior, number 51 for the Raiders. Wyatt just getting off the ball, shooting the gap, able to make a good play on the quarterback. Spread right, wide receiver motion right, toss to the lone running back, and Colby Pagel looked like the defensive end for the Raiders could have turned him inside, but there was a long stretch to the jersey and a yellow flag comes out. It looks like that's going to be holding against the Flyers, and that's going to back them up even further.
Calls holding against the Flyers.
That should bring up 2nd down and 25 for the Flyers. Colby trying to turn that play in, but just couldn't get out where he needed to be, and for obvious reasons, because of the hold.
After the penalty, 2nd and 22 for the Flyers.
Keep that center of the ball right in the middle. Okay, you're doing good. Flyers, spread formation. One receiver left, 2 right, motion to the left. Give to the fullback, number 30. That is Noah Nelson. Gain of about 1 on the play, going to bring up 3rd down and 24 for the Flyers. Raiders doing a good job up front on the
gain of about 2
at the line of scrimmage.
For the Flyers.
Flyers going up with a hurry-up offense here, and I've been told that's pretty standard for their offense. Making the call at the line of scrimmage. Raiders having to adjust without going to the huddle. 3 receivers right. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Pass caught by number 3, Alex Job. He's going to get a few, but that's not anywhere close to where they need to be. It's going to bring up 4th down and 15 for the Bagley Flyers. At their own 31-yard line.
Harrison, punt return formation for the Raiders.
Alex Job set back to boot away for the Flyers. Drew Harris back deep for the Raiders. He's going to pick up that punt as it rolls to a stop and tripped up after a gain of a couple. Raiders will take over at their own 38-yard line.
Harris tripped up by Job on that return. 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 39-yard line.
Sophomore quarterback, Luka Besky. Under center, Raiders come out in their tight formation. Toss to Drew Harris, up the middle. Gain of about 7, where he's met by
Harris on the carry up to the
a whole host of Flyers. But a big run after contact for Drew Harris. And they're going to give him
2nd and 2 for
8 yards on the carry, bring 2nd down and 2.
Injury timeout.
We do have an injured Raider down on the field right now. Crowd applauds as Drew Harris makes it to his feet. He's walking back to the huddle, but I think the officials tell him he has to take a play off when the coaches come onto the field. So looks like it was just the wind knocked out of him as he is met by 3 or 4 defensive backs for the Flyers. Harris out. Meanwhile, Gabe Harris, his younger brother,
Besky, pass to Harris, good for a first
out from
down.
the backfield and goes out on a pattern and able to snag one in at the Bagley 35-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds. Murphy Austin out, Harris back in the backfield. Harrison Harris in the backfield and Cale Thompson is fullback. Besky out of the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He's got Drew Harris open on the sideline. Drew's going to dive ahead for another first down. Gain of about 15 yards.
First and 10 Raiders from the Flyers.
Drew Harris doing a good job making sure to get yards after the catch, diving forward. Raiders now deep in Flyer territory. They're going to stick to this spread formation. Besky out of the shotgun, hand off to Harris up the middle. Drew Harris, gain of a couple, maybe 3 on the play. Going to bring up second down and 7. Excuse me, second down and 6, gain of 4 on the play.
Brings up second and 6.
Raiders tight formation, motion, Drew Harris. Give to, I believe it was the fullback.
Shuffle pass to Wickenheiser.
Excuse me, shuffle pass to Antone Wickenheiser. Gain of about 1, bringing up third down and 5 for the Raiders inside the red zone. Here with 7 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Raiders doing what they weren't able to do on the first possession last week against the Monroe Auburn Thunderbirds. Moving this ball quite well on offense, see if they can pick up the third down. Pass was hit at the line of scrimmage, left floating in the air, and Raiders are lucky that was not picked off. But with the position, this is 4-down territory, and Raiders are Coach P.J. Peterson talking to his quarterback. Most likely going for it on 4th down. Besky out of the gun, 2 receivers right. Looking for Drew Harris along the sideline. He's got him. That's a Raider first down. Raiders get inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal for the Raiders. Fresh set of downs.
First and goal for Raiders from the 8-yard line.
Raiders come to the line in their tight formation. Double tight, double wing. Give us to the fullback, Cale Thompson. And he's
Newman on the carry for the Raiders.
going to gain a few, gain of about
Frankenkamp
5.
for the
Bring
Flyers.
up second down from the 3-yard line, second down and
Just
goal.
outside the goal line.
Raiders tight formation. Bagley showing, putting all their guys on the front line, showing blitz. Hand off to Drew Harris. He's in for a touchdown! 6 points. Drew Harris just getting across the goal line for the Raiders. Raiders offense stays out on the field for the conversion. They haven't kicked a whole lot of extra point attempts this year, coming out in their typical 2-point conversion set. Wildcat, Drew Harris is quarterback. Out of the gun, Drew's going to keep it for himself, and he's going to walk in for another 2. Raiders lead 8-0 with 6 minutes 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So Raiders looking quite well in their first offensive series.
Sponsors the activities of the LPA Booster Club. Your purchases help fund activities such
We'll
as
see if their defense can match
the
offensive play.
Streaming of activities, donations to Post Prom, and the electric sign located by Highway 10, among other projects.
Okay.
Thank you for your support of the Booster Club at the concession stand. Please consider becoming a Booster Club member today. Membership forms can be picked up at the concession stand this evening.
It's blue.
Okay, let's see here. And then during the kickoff, you should follow the...
A shout out to our boys, junior high football teams for all their hard work, resiliency, great attitude, and well-played season. Congratulations. Our 7th graders finished the season with a record of 5-2, and our 8th graders finished with a record of 6-1.
When they kick it, you should follow the ball to where they get it and then pass it to the running back.
Cale Thompson set to kick for the Raiders. Kick fielded by number 6.
Frankenham on the
Ian
long return for the
Frankenham
Flyers.
For the Flyers, and that is a sizable return up past their own 42, up the 42-yard line, where the Flyers offense will take over. Flyers in their spread formation, 2 receivers left, 1 right, motion right, handoff up the middle. That is handoff to Noah Nelson, who's going to run right up the gut all the way into the end zone
Nelson on the long
for the
touchdown
Flyers.
Flyers.
And there was no one there to stop him. Flyers set to kick the extra point. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good.
Lineker's kick is good.
So
for the extra point.
With having the ball for less than 15 seconds, Flyers on their first offensive series. Master Raiders 6 and put one more up. Score 8-7. With 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter here at Raider Field.
Raider football family will be the first round of the playoffs next week. The pairing will be determined later, so watch for updates from the school district for that game's location and kickoff time.
So we will see the first Raider return of the night.
Lineker set to kick for the Flyers.
Lineker set to kick for the Flyers. Harris, Drew Harris and Chaz Altman back deep for the Raiders. Drew fields the ball at the 15-yard line. He runs ahead up the middle. Gets to about the 35-yard line where the Raiders offense will take over.
Calm on the stops.
Raiders with a nice offensive drive, but not getting much of a break.
Raiders will start 1st and 10 from their own.
As the Bagley Flyers took the field and win 70 yards on the first play. Their offensive series for a touchdown. Raiders come out tight formation. Quarterback Bagley under center. Drew Harris in motion. Toss to Drew Harris. Following his blocker.
Harris on the carry. Good to the 43-yard line. Rose on the tackle.
Following his blocker and classmate senior Tyson Neerdahl for a gain of about 7, bringing up 2nd down and 3 from their own 42-yard line. Again, just a great senior class here that these Raiders have produced. Spread formation. Harris in motion. Give us to Cale Thompson. He's gonna fall ahead for maybe one.
Erickson on the stop for the Flyers. 3rd and 1 for the Raiders from their own 44.
3rd down and one. From the 44-yard line. Besky under center. Besky keeping himself with a nice push from his offensive line. That'll be a Raider first down.
Raiders have 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Raiders needed one, got about 3. A nice push from the offensive line. That's going to be key to success tonight for these Raiders. Is these offensive boys, these offensive line getting off the ball, controlling that line of scrimmage from the get-go. Penalty before Raiders are even set.
Illegal substitution
against the Raiders. Gonna be a 5-yard penalty, bringing up 1st down and 15 for the Raiders. They substituted someone in illegally. Should have had to be before they broke or before they found Raiders come out. Wickenheiser spread to the left. Harris and Thompson in the backfield. Drew Harris in motion. Besky drops back to pass. He's got Wickenheiser wide open and just out of the fingertips of Anton Wickenheiser. He had to adjust. And as he turned,
Besky's pass to Wickenheiser falls
just not able to reel that one in, but he got what he wanted. The one-on-one coverage and beat the coverage. I guarantee you they'll come back to that one later. Raiders tight formation. Drew Harris in motion. Shovel pass to Gabe Harris, his brother. Gabe's got some room up the middle. He's hit by 1-2. And he's going to get a Raider first down.
Nelson on the stop for the Flyers. 1st and 10 Raiders from the Flyer 39.
Gabe Harris doesn't have the size of his brother Drew, but he is wiry and he is quick and able to wrangle his way for a 15-yard first down. Beske out of the shotgun. Double tight end. Hand off Drew Harris up the middle. Harris hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps his legs driving. Able to pick up about 5 or 6. See where the maybe gain of 5 or second down and 5 for the Raiders.
From the Flyer 35-yard line.
Raiders tight formation. Beske out of the gun. Looking for Ben Newman, who's got wide open downfield, just overthrowing Newman. I'll bring up third down and 5. Newman able to beat the coverage, but just thrown beyond his reach. Double tight, Beske out of the shotgun. Give us to Drew Harris. Drew working his way to the left side. Fighting for every inch he can get. He knows where the sticks are. He's going to be close to a Raider first down. They're going to spot him just short again. Raiders in 4-down territory. You would think P.J. Peterson's going to keep his offense on the field. Fourth down and one at the Bagley 30-yard line. Bagley crowding the line of scrimmage, bringing all backers up. Beske out of the gun. Looking for a shovel pass to Harris. Beske's going to keep it himself, and he looked like he was able to get it, but then he was wrapped up by number 50. Porter Lacey, and he is stopping him right at the line of scrimmage. And Bagley is going to take over on downs at the 30-yard line. So big defensive stop by Lacey for the Flyers. First offensive series for the Flyers, resulting not in much, but negative yardage. And then they came out in the second series and had a 70-yard touchdown run on the first play. So see what happens here. Spread formation. Trips left. Quarterback going to keep it to the left.
Thompson on the carry.
Thompson the quarterback keeping it himself with his legs. Gain of about 2, bringing up second down and 8 for the Flyers.
From the 32-yard line.
There, Thompson, baby.
Oh, was it their ball?
Yeah, it was 4th down. We didn't get the first. Thompson
out of the gun. Motion right. Handoff to his fullback. That is number 30, Noah Nelson, who had the huge run last time and slipped up on the turf here on the wet grass and gain of about 1, bringing up 3rd and 7 for the Flyers. And had he not tripped up, he had some room. For the Flyers, Thompson out of the shotgun. Twins left. Looking left the whole time. Nothing open. Raiders converge and cause a fumble. Fumble
recovered
by number 57
Recovery.
for the Raiders. That's Ethan Willett. I didn't get to see who caused the fumble, but that defensive line doing what they need to do. Close down the pocket and making Thompson a little uneasy as he steps up and one of those Raiders causing that ball to come loose and Willett jumping on it. Raiders take over on offense at the 34-yard line. Good field position. Spread left. Harris and Wickenheiser. Twins left. Beskey's pass to Harris along the left sideline. Good for a gain of about 8 or 9. We'll see where they spot the down marker. That's a gain of 9. Second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1
from
for the
the
Raiders.
26-yard line. Raiders back to their tight formation. Beskey under center. Gabe Harris in motion. Toss to Gabe Harris. Looking for a hole to open up. Might have gained a half a yard. That's gonna. Oh, they're giving him a first down.
First down for the Raiders on that play.
First down for the Raiders. New set of downs at the 24-yard line. With 2 seconds, one, and that is the end of the first quarter. Raiders lead 8-7.
Raiders will have first and 10 from the Flyer 24.
Will flip sides of the field as these players get a second to rest.
Playoffs next week. There will be other playoff action. The girls volleyball team's first round playoff game will be played next Monday, the 23rd, with the time and location to be determined. So watch for updates from the school district for that match's location and time. Again, volleyball's first round playoff game will be Monday the 23rd. Also, the cross-country teams will have their section meet.
Just a beautiful night here in Lake Minnesota. The flag is dead still tonight. There's no wind, no rain, mild temperatures. You couldn't ask for a better Friday night October football game in Minnesota. Now, as they get further away, then you can zoom in just a little bit, okay? So, like, let's see, did you see where the ball is over there? Where they're at? Well, it's where the official, usually the official's standing over, so I'm going to zoom in on him just a bit.
Okay.
And you can't push it all the way down, you just push it just a little bit. Okay, got it?
Beskey's pass to Wickenheiser falls incomplete. Brings up
Beskey dropped back to pass to Anton Wickenheiser, but falls incomplete at about the 5-yard line. Raiders tight formation. Hand off to Drew Harris. Gain of sizable gain.
Gain of 7 brings
bringing up third down and 3 for the Raiders. from the Bagley 18-yard line. Besky under center. Harrison motion toss to Drew Harris. Harris fighting his way. What looks to be a Raiders first down. And a late flag coming in hard to the where the players are standing. So one can't think, but there's some pushing and shoving in there. And officials indicating unsportsmanlike conduct on the Flyers. So it would normally be a 15-yard penalty, half the distance of the goal. Gonna be first down and goal for the Raiders. Raiders not waiting at all. They've got their play called, come to the line of scrimmage. Besky under center, toss Drew Harris. Drew taking it left side, gain of a couple.
Harris on the carry.
But met by a couple of
Rose on the stop for the Flyers.
Large defensive lineman for the Flyers. Rose on the tackle.
It's just too blurry anyway, so we won't even zoom in. We'll keep it.
Raiders double wing. Besky under center, Drew Harris in motion. Besky shovel pass to Colby Pagel, the big tight end, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Colby is a weapon that I love to see these guys utilize. Especially in situations like that. Nobody expecting it. And even if they were, Colby's a big guy. And if he can get in the open field, he's pretty quick too. Raiders out of their
Harris in for the 2-point conversion.
Raiders out of their wildcat formation. Sorry. Having some technical difficulties here. And Drew Harris going right, picking up another two. 16-7, 10 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the first half of this football game.
Rule of thumb, you want this to be, you want that to be the sideline. You got to be able to see the sideline there?
Yep.
That's where you want it. Okay, you're good, you're right there. As long as you can see their feet right there, that's all you need. You don't want to cut off their heads up there. You're good.
So another good offensive series by the Raiders. Moving the ball by any means necessary. Cale Thompson set to kick off.
Thompson set the kick for the Raiders.
Low kick. Another kickoff.
Kickoff
is going to roll bounce at the 30-yard line. So Flyers will probably take over again at their own 35-yard line. That's the second time tonight. The Raiders kickoff is rolled out of bounds.
With the penalty, the Flyers will start 1st and 10 from their own 35. Nelson on the carry with Harris on the stop. Good for a flyer, first down at the 45-yard line. Erickson on the carry. There's a penalty on the play. Personal foul against the Flyers. Correction, personal foul against the Raiders. After the walk-off, first and 10 for the Flyers from the Raider 35-yard line.
Sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are still having technical difficulties up here in the booth. We're getting problems with our feedback. And the Flyers out of the shotgun. Snap is bobbled, and it looked to me like the Raiders recovered. And it was. I'm trying to do it.
On the turnover, Raiders first and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
A few different things here, but to me it looked like Ethan Willett was on top of down again. If that was him, that was his second recovery of the night. Raiders will take over with 9 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half. Raiders double tight, double wing. Besky out of the shotgun. Short snap. Fielded by Besky. Hand off to Harris up the middle. Gain of about 14. That's Raider first down across midfield.
Kronkencom on the stop. First and 10 from the Flyer 48-yard line.
Raiders same formation as the last play. Besky out of the gun. In fact, same play. Handoff. Drew Harris. Right side this time. Same result. Gain of 14.
Erickson on the tackle. First and 10.
And Drew Harris racking up the yards tonight, one after another. Big run, big blocks by his offensive line. I tell you what, Drew Harris. I hope you're buying your offensive linemen a few pizzas tonight because they're making your job easy. Ben Newman added to the backfield. Besky out of the gun. Just thrown out of the reach of Anton Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser being used sparingly in this game, coming off of a shoulder injury. Playing only offense and in and out at that. I'm sure the Raiders wanting to keep him healthy for their first playoff game. Which will be next Tuesday. Location is still yet to be determined. Still a possibility of a Raider home playoff game. If all the stars align tonight. Starting with the Raider win. Drew Harris. Handoff to Drew Harris. Gain of about 4. Going to bring up second down and 6. Excuse me. Third down and 6 for the Raiders. Raiders up to the line of scrimmage. Besky under the gun. Hand off to Drew Harris.
Drew tossing to his
little brother
Gabe.
Gabe wrapped up
Wrapped up by a shoestring by number 3.
Brings up 4th and 5.
Alex
Job
falling forward for a couple. Still bringing up 4th down and 5 for the Raiders. Wickenheiser back in the game. Tight end. Double wing. Besky under center. Besky shovel pass. Wickenheiser looking to get off around the end. He's got Drew Harris, lead blocker, and that's a huge first down for the Raiders. Gain of about 15 on the play before Anton Wickenheiser is pushed out of bounds. His buddy lead blocker. Drew Harris moving a few guys out of the way.
1st and 10 Raiders from the 19.
Raiders first and 10 from the Bagley 19-yard line. 7 minutes 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Besky out of the shotgun tight formation. Handoff Drew Harris, but he's not going anywhere. Number 33, Logan Broughton,
on the stop.
busting through the Raiders offensive line, tackling Harris for a
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and 13.
bringing up second down and 13 for the Raiders. Raiders spread formation. Harris Wickenheiser spread right. Newman left. Play is whistled dead before the ball is snapped. Timeout Raiders. So PJ Peterson seen something he wants to talk to his offense about, or just give them a breather and a water break here as they're looking at second down and long 12. Raiders coming out. Same formation before Coach Peterson calls his timeout. Harrison Wickenheiser right. Besky out of the shotgun. Looking right. Got Wickenheiser wide open down the middle. Anton Wickenheiser working his way, fighting his way. He reaches across. And that is a Raider touchdown. Fighting for every inch on that touchdown. And reaching at the last minute just before his knees go down, he's able to cross the plane, and that's 6 more for the Raiders. Besky calling the play for the two-point conversion. The first two tonight. Drew Harris taking the snap of the Wildcat formation. Nothing changing, nothing different here. Doing the same thing. Snap to Harris, short snap. Harris looking for Besky in the end zone, but that is tipped away by number 30, Noah Nelson. Besky
Besky trying on a
new hat.
Instead of
Being the
passer,
passer,
he
he
is
is
the
the
passee,
but
but
broken up. Good play by Nelson.
Nelson.
So Raiders, set to kick off for the fourth time again in this half with 6 minutes remaining.
Thompson set to kick for the Raiders.
Two of Thompson's kicks rolling out of bounds. And this one's a low ball, keeping it on the ground. And a fielded by number 9, Mason Erickson.
All Schmitz and Austin on the stop.
And Chaz Allschmidt flying down to make the tackle for the Raiders.
First and 10 Flyers from their own.
Flyers will take over at their own 33-yard line. Be first down and 10. Bagley. One receiver right, one left. Handoff. Number 30. Up the middle. Noah Nelson. With a huge gain for the Flyers.
Harris on the push.
Gain of about 45 yards for Nelson, and that's the same play that he busted his 70-yard TD run for in the first quarter. So
the Raider 25-yard line.
Mason Nelson, when he gets in the open field, he can turn on the Jets. Finally pushed out of bounds by the Raiders D-backs on the far side of the field. Bagley making their call at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback calling out the formation. Motion left. Ball snapped over the quarterback's head, and it is on the ground, and there's a
snap on the play.
whole host of Raiders there. And it looks like Jake Nelson's going to come up with the fumble recovery for the Raiders. Again. Bagley putting together
Raiders will start
few good plays and then just a mistake that the Raiders are able to capitalize, and they're going to take over from their own 35-yard line with 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Raiders lead 22-7. Besky doesn't get much rest on the sideline as he comes back out to lead this Raiders offense. They're going to go spread. Harrison Wickenheiser right. Gabe Harris left.
Harris on the carry, dropped for a loss.
Drew Harris in motion. Give us to him, but Bagley snuffing that out. And it's going to be a loss of 2, bringing up second down and 12 for the Raiders.
Lacey on the tackle for the Flyers. Loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Raiders coming out. Trips right. One receiver left. Besky out of the gun. Slow snap. Beskey's got
Drew Harris wide open. Drew's got a first down, but there is a flag in the backfield, and that is in the location what it's looking like it will be holding, and it is against the Raiders. So that's going to back the Raiders up another 10 yards, bringing up about second down and 22.
Raiders will have second down from their own 23-yard
So
line.
Beskey needing just another second to get rid of that ball. And his linemen doing everything they can to give him the time he needs, but the result is a hold.
Second and 22 on the play.
Raiders will have second down 22 at the 23-yard line. Raiders go back, tight formation. Beskey out of the shotgun. Handoff. Drew Harris. Gain him maybe on the play.
Harris, no gain on the play.
Bring up third down and 20. Raiders spreading it out a little bit here. Harris and Wickenheiser to the right. Got Drew Harris dragging across the middle to the right side. Gain of about 8, but that's not nearly enough. Going to bring up fourth down and about 13 for the Raiders.
Fourth down from the Raiders, 33-yard line.
And this is the first fourth down that Raiders are not in four-down territory, so one would think Peterson will have Beskey punt this one away, but he's going to run off as much time as possible. And probably have Beskey give this a good boot. Luka Beskey, one of the best punters in the conference right now. Some amazing punts last game against Monroe-Waubun. So we'll see what his leg can do here. And there's a flag. Most likely delay of game on the Raiders. Peterson asking for an explanation on the sideline with the head official. His clock and the official's clock obviously not matching up at the same time. Peterson saying he was using the game clock. And he wants an explanation as to why that's a delay of game, because that's not matching up with the time he was counting down. Nonetheless, 5-yard penalty, unable to convince the official. Otherwise. So Beskey will punt it. He lined up the punt from his own 18-yard line. Good end over and punt over the head of the return guy, and he's got a Raider bounce where it's going to roll to the Bagley 30-yard line. So again, another great punt by Luka Beskey. Sophomore quarterback, great promise in that position, stepping in and filling the quarterback position from his brother who graduated last year, Caden Beskey. But even more impressively is his punts this year. Bagley Flyers taking over at their own 30-yard line. Spread formation, quarterback making the call from the line of scrimmage. Twins left, motion right, hand off to the fullback. Nelson, he's wrapped up by a whole swarm of
Nelson held to a short gain.
gain of maybe one on the play.
Thompson on the tackle for the Raiders.
And he is one that the Raiders are going to want to
Gain of one brings
contain
up 2nd and 9.
and not let him into the open field, because if he gets a step on anyone, he's able to turn on those jets pretty quick, and he's shown that twice this far tonight. What he can do when he gets an open ground. Two receivers right, one left for the Flyers. Hand off again, Nelson, but Wyatt Simon having none of it.
Nelson.
Wyatt Simon, Colby Pagel
Oh, there is a penalty flag on
in the backfield, and Ethan Willett gang tackling for a loss, but there's a flag on the play. From the far side of the field, officials talking about it.
No penalty on the play.
Flag is picked up. There's no penalty on the play. So third down and 9 for the Flyers from their own 31-yard line.
Up 3rd and 10.
And Bagley's going to take a timeout and talk about it. As will we. Bagley. One receiver left, one right. Quarterback under the shotgun position. And there's some movement all over. So it looks like everybody is on the same page except the center.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
Gonna bring up third down and about 14 and a half for the Flyers. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half. Flyers same formation. Quarterback under the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's got one man open. He throws it way up. And there's going to be a lot of flags here, ladies and gentlemen. Looked like it was going to be offensive holding on the receiver. Against the D-back and then tackled by the Raiders. He was pulled down by his face mask. So there's flags and hats all over the place as the officials sort this thing out. And they'll get back to the rest of us here in just a second. And that ball was just held up in the air way too long. So they're saying penalties against both teams.
Two
They're
penalties
going to
today.
offset and they're going to go back to the original line of scrimmage, and they're just going to
Ineligible receivers
replay that again.
Flyers. Those will offset. Repeat third down.
So third down for the Flyers from their own 25-yard line. Bagley making their call at the line of scrimmage. Still seems to be some confusion out on the field. Or Flyers letting the clock run down as much as possible in case they don't get this first down conversion. Not wanting to give the Raiders too much time on offense in case they have to punt it away.
Yeah, but it's a good thing, I guess. And
All right, 1 minute 26 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Raiders leading 22-7. Bagley, third down and 15 from their own 25-yard line, and now the Raiders want a timeout as defensive coordinator Dan Harris wanting to talk to his defense here, not give up anything big before the end of this half. They'd like to go in up a couple of scores. Maybe even put one more on the board before halftime if they can get the ball back here. Again, tonight is senior night at LPA. And these boys playing phenomenal. Number 7, Drew Harris. Number 12, Chaz Ulschman. Wyatt Simon, Tyson Neerdle, Silas Carlson, Jake Nelson. Man in the front line on offense and defense. Anton Wickenheiser, Dalton Fullerton, and Colby Pagel. The wideouts tonight for the Raiders. All seniors. Hoping they can get at least one more night after tonight on this field if everything goes well for them. They can take care of business here, get the win, and get some help from other teams playing around the section. Raiders could possibly have a playoff game. It's not out of the question. We'll find out where the cards lie tomorrow. And Bagley's going to take a timeout. Well, heck, each team gets 3. Can't take them with you. Might as well use them, I guess, huh? Peterson coming into the defensive huddle. Imagine he's telling his
D-backs.
D-backs.
Nothing behind you. Keep everything in front of you here.
Third down
and
15.
Bagley's
on their own
25-yard
line.
Raiders would like to get a big stop here.
Get the ball back.
Raiders showing blitz
up the middle.
See if they go with the note. They
drop
back. And the give is to Nelson
up the middle,
who's
wrapped up
Nelson on the carry.
by
Good
number
for a couple
71,
yards.
Jake
Timeout
Nelson.
Raiders.
And Raiders are going to use their final timeout to stop the clock. And the minute 20 seconds left. Hopefully have a good return. And maybe move that ball into the end zone and put six more on the scoreboard for the end of the first half. Each team gets 3 per minute. So
Okay, so they're just using them up.
I haven't been keeping track, but I would imagine that's got to be the last half. Timeout at the half because I don't think either team has any more to spare. Flyers set to punt. Drew Harris for the Raiders. Back deep. Flyers shifting formation. Tightening it up. Punt is a low punt off to the left. Harris contemplating picking it up. He will. Takes it from the left side. He slips on the turf. Falls forward. Gain of about 6 on the return. Raiders will take over at their own 46-yard line. I think Drew Harris contemplating as he's picking that up which way he wants to go. Obviously more room to the right. But just a little slippery out there, yeah. All those timeouts. You would think that Besky's got the next few plays ready to go, so he can call the line of scrimmage. With a minute 10 seconds left in the first half. Tosses to Drew Harris out of the gun. Harris fighting his way forward. Gain of about 8. Gain of 7. Second down and 3 as Drew Harris crosses midfield. Raiders in a hurry-up offense now, not huddling. Colby Pagel coming off. Ben Newman spread out wide. Gabe Harris coming to the right. Twins left. Pagel and Harris left. Newman and Harris right. Besky out of the gun. He's got some heat on his back. And number 63 coming through uncovered for the Flyers. That is John Rose. Put in a lot of pressure.
Brings up 3rd and 11 for the
on
Raiders.
Besky. Bring up third down and 11 now. With 10 seconds left to go in the half, and it looks like the Raiders are just gonna let the time expire and go to halftime. We'll be back in 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, here at Raider Field. I'm gonna see if we can get this feedback figured out that we're getting on our live stream. I apologize, but thank all of you for putting up with it here tonight. Raiders lead 22-7. And just a great first half for the LPA Raiders and this senior group. Drew Harris, Chaz Olson, Wyatt Simon, Tyson Needle, Silas Carlson, Jake Nelson, Anton Wickenheiser, Dalton Fullerton, and Colby Pagel. Just a great group of guys. You couldn't ask for any better leaders on this team. So we'll be back. Start the second half in 15 minutes.
I pulled it up on my phone.
I was looking
I
at
could
it.
hear you.
Right, and that's what then like Becky Peterson was texting me. I like hearing you, but I don't like hearing you twice or twice.
So somewhere we're getting some.
I wonder if it's just too sensitive.
Maybe I could turn it down a little bit.
Oh, that's audio input. I don't know.
Test, test.
I put it at like half. It was at full.
Ladies and gentlemen, bear with us as we're just doing some testing here on our audio in the booth. Test, test, test. Test.
Oh, it's on like a 30-second delay.
That's what she was talking about. 'Cause she's like, you're saying everything twice.
Oh, and then I'm sure it's just getting on.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll work
I'll be
on this
back.
here. I'm doing my best.
Thank you.
Yeah. Testing the audio. Thank you to those of you who are commenting, letting us know about the technical difficulties. Testing the audio. Thank you. Okay, another test on the audio. Testing audio. Test. I'm guessing a lot of you guys have it on mute. I hear what you're hearing. I apologize for that. Testing again. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Test that hit. Metallic.
There sounds better.
I took it off. It's not even using this anymore. It's just on the computers.
Okay.
Because
So you won't even use the headset then?
well, I think the headset's what's I don't know why it's causing that like 30-second delay. And when I switched it to this, I can just pick that up.
And it'll pick everything up in here then.
Do you want to try talking into it? Just try talking like near it, kind of how you would.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raider Field. Still a minute left at halftime here. Raiders leading 22-7. Raiders doing a good job.
Thompson on the carry, good for a first down. Injury timeout for a Bagley player.
Another person hurt.
I gotta go find him a snap.
Okay.
Harris on the carry. Takes it up to the 50-yard line. Okay. Erickson on the tackle for the Flyers. Brings up 2nd and 3 from the 50-yard line. Newman on the carry, close to a first down. First down, Raiders. 1st and 10 from the Flyer 48-yard line.
Started it, but they said they're still not getting anything. Are you getting it right now? Is it
I'm
live?
getting it now.
Okay.
If you go to, oh, sorry. Look at this. Stream house.
Good. Okay. I'll tell them to refresh. Drew Harris with the give up the right side. He's busting tackles left and right. Gain of about 20 for Harris. Now here's Raider first down. There's a Flyers helmet on the field.
1st and 10 Raiders from the Flyer 35-yard line.
It's healthy on, because it's healthy, I'm getting it. Look, you can see, we went from 45 down to 8, and now it's going back up, so I'm thinking it's...
I'll tell him try now. Big run by Drew Harrison. It just began to rain. Hand off to Drew. Toss to his brother Gabe on the reverse. Gain of about 6 on the play.
Harris on the carry, gain of about 5.
That's going to be
Rudd on the
second
stop.
down and a long 4.
Second and 5 from the Flyer 30-yard line.
We've had a pretty good night here tonight, weather-wise, and now it's just begun to rain, but no wind as the rain's falling straight down. Besky under center. Hard count. Ball hits Drew Harris's knee, but it looks like Drew is able to get on it.
There's a fumble on the play. Recovered by
Gain
the
of
Raiders.
nothing on the play, but not turning the ball over, so that's a
3rd and 5.
plus for the Raiders. 3rd down and 5.
I think. I sent them.
And it looks like they came back online here, so yeah, they said they're getting it now. Let me see. Raiders 3rd down and 5.
Don't grab me if something else.
Will do, thank you. From their own 30-yard line. Beskey handoff. Harris in the backfield, but snuffed out by the Bagley Flyers defensive line. Harris goes down. That's a loss of about 4. Gonna bring up 4th down and 8. And all game long, the Raiders have been in a couple of situations in this same position. It's been 4-down territory, but we'll see what Coach Peterson decides to do here with the game tightening up, as the Raiders only having an 8-point lead and the clock is ticking down. See if the Raiders go for it on 4th down. And they will. Beskey out of the shotgun. Harrison, Wickenheiser right. Beskey looking across field. He's got Wickenheiser wide open! Wickenheiser to the left side. He will run out of bounds at the 13-yard line. That is a huge Raider first down. Anton Wickenheiser coming off of a shoulder injury. And that was exactly
from the Flyer 15-yard line.
Sustain this drive and keep it going. They will take over from their own 15-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7.
Raiders gain of a couple. Bring up 2nd down and 7 from the 13-yard line. Beskey under center. Double tight, double wing. And we have movement on the front line.
Ball start against the Raiders.
Tight end, just a little anxious to get going. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Raiders. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Raiders.
Why does it keep zooming out, Dad?
Shuffle pass for a loss.
Shuffle pass from Beskey to Pagel. Some success on that earlier, but that was snuffed out by the Flyers defense. Actually, a loss on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 17 for the Raiders as they're moved back out of the red zone. Rain's falling, as are the temperatures. A little colder. Ball's going to be slippery. Anything can happen now. Beskey out of the gun, looking to pass. He's wrapped up by a number of Flyers. He wanted to deliver one, but Bagley had good coverage and held on to it just a little too long. They're going to bring up 4th down and about 18.
4th and long for the Raiders.
Beskey knew what he wanted to do, just not enough time, and needed another half a second to release that ball. 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as the clock ticks down. Raiders are going to have to snap this one to avoid a delay of game before the end of this quarter. Raiders go spread. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Harrison Wickenheiser right. Thompson left. Attempt to Thompson. But that ball
Pass
incomplete.
to Thompson, falls
Bagley will
incomplete.
take
Flyers will take over on downs.
on downs at their own 22-yard line. With 3 seconds remaining.
Nelson on the carry.
Handoff to Nelson up the middle.
Bagel on the stop.
Gain of a couple. That is the end of the first quarter. We'll swap ends of the field.
Gain of 4 on the play. When the play resumes,
We
it'll
come
be
back,
second
it'll be
and 6
second down and 6
from the Flyers' 26-yard line.
from the Bagley 26-yard line.
You just gotta stop it. You're gonna make people sick. Molly, Molly, now look what you did. Just don't mess with the zone and I'm on the
Bagley with the possession as we start the fourth quarter. Second down and 6 from their own 26-yard line. Flyers out of shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Give us to Nelson. He's
Nelson on the carry.
gonna pick up a couple, gonna bring up third down and about 2.
Throw on the stop. Third and 2 from the Flyer 30-yard line.
Motion left, give us to Nelson up the middle again, and he is stopped. There is no gain, and there are flags all over the place. And there is an injured Raider on the field. We'll have an injury timeout. There was a flag on the far side of the field, and then the flags came in from this side of the field where there's quite a bit of pushing and shoving, and the result, a Raider still down on the field.
I can't tell who it is. It's not Jeremy.
There are 2 personal foul calls that offset each other and an unsportsmanlike conduct call against Bagley.
Oh, what happened?
watch it with the rock. It is really getting shit. Both ways. It is something that's it is really both ways. It's really getting shit cold. They're twisting on every tackle.
Is he one, so maybe it would be Kale? Because he's 81.
Cale Thompson helped to his feet, which is a good sign, but having to be helped off by two of his teammates, holding his right leg up, so some sort of lower leg or ankle injury for Cale Thompson, which not a good sign for the Raiders defense or offense. He's a key player for this Raiders team. After the offsetting penalties and then the unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bagley Flyers, that's going to move them back and going to bring up third down and about 16 for the Flyers, and the officials having to talk with both teams about some of the chippiness down on the field. Officials blow the whistle. Ball is set. Flyers making the call from the line of scrimmage as they've done all night. One receiver left, one right. Flyers backfield still moving around. Finally set. Quarterback out of the gun. Motion right. Looking to pass. He's got one guy open, but that pass is nearly intercepted by Chaz Olschmidt, who breaking it up, saving a huge first, it could have been a huge first down for the Bagley Flyers. That is a big play by the senior Chaz Olschmidt, going in there and busting that one up and leaving Bagley pinned down in their own red zone, bringing up a 4th down and 20 situation. Drew Harris back deep to return for the Raiders.
Nelson set the punt for the Flyers.
Nelson set the punt. Following the snap, Drew's going to let this one just dribble across midfield, and that's where the Raiders are going to take over.
That punt is down to the Raiders.
With 10 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the game. This Raiders offense now having to make some slight adjustments as Cale Thompson, who has been fielding many of the snaps at fullback, been playing a lot of tight end tonight. So moving some personnel around, we'll see what we have as they break the huddle for this first offensive series in the 4th quarter for the Raiders. Besky out of the gun. Wickenheiser left, Harris right. Handoff. Drew Harris up the middle.
Harris on the carry for no gain.
Not much of a gain, in fact, maybe even a loss of a half a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders.
Until they start eating.
Raiders tight formation. Double tight, double wing. Besky under center. Besky looking like he wants to pass to Harris, but shovel pass to Anto Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser trying to get out around the edge.
Shuffle pass to Wickenheiser. However, there is a flag in the
He
backfield.
gains about 8, but there is a flag from the back side of the play on the far side of the field. Looks to be in the position of what would probably be a hold on the offensive line, and that is the call. That's going to back them up 10 yards and bring up 2nd down and 20 for the Raiders. So what could have been a huge play, offset by an unnecessary hold on the backside of the line.
After the penalty, 2nd and 20 from the 37-yard line.
Besky under center, Raiders tight formation. Drew Harris in motion. Gibbs to his little brother, Gabe Harris. Gabe is off to the races, and that is a gain of 15, but there is a flag at the spot of the tackle. There is a lot of flags tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Holding call.
Holding on the offense. So it will be a assess from the spot of the foul. Raiders will still gain a few yards then on that possession, but still going to bring up 3rd down and about 15 for the Raiders.
After the penalty, 2nd and 13 from the Raider 44-yard line.
Excuse me, 2nd down and 14. Besky under center. Handoff, Drew Harris, right side. Drew hit at the line of scrimmage, fighting his way for a couple of yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 9.
Flyers.
Oh, that's a generous spot. More like 3rd down and 7 for the Raiders, as that ball is
3rd and 7
positioned
for the Raiders
perfectly at
from the 50-yard
midfield.
line.
Raiders come up to the line of scrimmage. Clock is winding down, play clock. Besky able to get the snap off. Toss to Drew Harris. Drew putting his head down, pushing forward as hard as he can. He's going to be short of a 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and a long 1. So it'll be interesting to see
Bring a 4th down in less than a yard.
what the Raiders coaching staff comes up with here. 45-yard line. It's hard to tell if they'll punt or run the offense because their quarterback is also the punter, but Besky coming up under center. We'll see if they're going to run a play, if they're just hoping to draw Bagley off sides here with the hard count. Harris in motion. Besky's going to keep it himself with a huge push from his line, and that's a big gain of about 7 for the sophomore quarterback, and that is a huge Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 Raiders from the Flyer 38-yard line.
That was a big push by that Raider offensive line led by center Wyatt Simon. Again, this offensive line not getting enough credit tonight, but many of these big runs, got to give credit where credit is due, and that's the guys down in the trenches making holes for these running backs. Toss to Drew Harris, right side. Drew met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for maybe a gain of 1.
Penalty on
Another flag flying high in the air after the play.
dead ball penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct.
It is a dead ball
against the
penalty
Flyers.
at the end of the play. It is another unsportsmanlike conduct by the Bagley Flyers. That's going to result in a first down for the Raiders. As the official takes a minute here to talk to the coaching staff of the Flyers.
After the penalty,
Ball will be placed at the Raiders' 24-yard line. Raiders will start first and 10. 6 minutes, 26 seconds left in this ball game. Raiders knocking on the door of another touchdown. If they could put one in here, that would really give them some breathing room going into the last few minutes of this game. Vesky's pass to the big man, Colby Pagel.
Vesky's pass to Pagel.
The Pagel covered well. Wrapped up by a few Flyers, and not much of a gain there on that play. He was brought down hard, but he's a tough kid. That's not going to faze him. Second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Raiders double tight, double wing. Besky under center, Gabe Harris in motion. They give us to the fullback. I believe that is Ben Newman filling that position right now. And Newman for 145 pounds. I know I don't like to pick on this kid's weight. He is not a big guy, but man, does he run like one. 145-pound fullback. Newman picking up 9 yards for the Raiders. He runs like a stud. Besky under center. Drew Harris in motion. They give again to Newman.
Newman up
Close to a first down. Newman hit hard, but popping right back up. And he's able to get the Raiders first down.
First and 10 Raiders from the 13-yard line.
I'm just going to start calling Ben Newman my little big guy because he's not very big, but man, he's got heart and he hits big. Raiders to the line of scrimmage at the 13-yard line. Tight formation, Besky out of the gun. They give us to Drew Harris up the middle. Drew looking left.
Harris up the middle.
Gain of a few. Well, gain of few being 5. Going to be a second down and 5 from the 6-yard line for the Raiders.
Graham on the tackle.
Again, Raiders using every second possible here, keeping the ball on the ground as they want to run that clock down. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left, up 22-14. This is only a one-possession ball game, so Raiders doing everything they can. They want to get in the end zone, but they also want to use the clock to the best of their ability. Besky standing at the line of scrimmage, waiting for Coach Peterson to give him the go-ahead to snap the ball. Drew Harris in motion. Besky keeping it himself. And with a big push by his center, Wyatt Simon. Going to be close to a first down. We're in third down and a long one now. Third down and 2. Timeout by the Bagley Flyers. I believe that is their first timeout. So
When play resumes, it'll be third.
They know the
and
game that
3
Lake
from
Park's
30 yards.
playing. They're not going to give them any more time. I'd imagine they're going to burn up their timeouts here in hopes of getting the ball back and stopping the Raiders from having any more positive yards here at the end of the 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Just a reminder to watch for updates in the next coming days for the time and locations for the postseason for both football and girls volleyball. Watch for those dates as soon as the brackets are announced.
Again, timeout called by the Bagley Flyers with 3 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Raiders lead by 8 points, score of 22-14. If the Raiders can punch one into the end zone here, that will pretty much seal it up for the night, but if they get stopped and Bagley can get the ball back, there's still plenty of time on the scoreboard to move down the field. Beskey under center.
Crow on the carry.
That is the give to Crow.
About 2 brings up 4th and 1 for the Raiders.
That is a give to Hayden Crow. I had to double check my notes here. He is,
Timeout.
where's number 54? Not usually in the backfield, so not getting the first down, bringing up 4th down and a long one for the Raiders. Bagley takes a timeout, stops the clock at 2 minutes 44 seconds. And if they get a stop here, clock will stop again for change of possession. So Raiders going to use this timeout to their advantage to drop what they need to get that extra yard and a half for a first down. We'll see if the Raiders decide to put the ball into the air here. It doesn't much matter, as if it falls incomplete, the clock is going to stop anyway. So I would imagine maybe Peterson goes away from the run here and looking for a target of maybe his big tight end, Colby Pagel, or something like that. The Flyers crowding that line of scrimmage. Beskey out of the gun. Beskey going to take himself to the left side. Beskey's going to run in for a touchdown. Big run by the sophomore quarterback. Luca Beskey keeping it himself. Doing all the dirty work on the ground with his feet. Plowing in for a Raider touchdown. And with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left, that should really seal it up here for the Raiders tonight. We are no longer looking at a one-score game. Drew Harris, who usually runs their Wildcat formation in situations like this for the 2-point conversion, is off with what looks to be a dinged-up elbow or nothing serious, but
false start against the Raiders.
False start against the Raiders. Gonna back them up a few yards. Make these 2 points a little bit harder. And their extra point kicker, who is Cale Thompson, came out of the game earlier with an injured leg. Beskey under center, Newman, Harris, and Murphy Austin.
Delay game against the Raiders.
Flag on the play, a delay of game by the Raiders. That's going to back them up another 5 yards. So we're looking at a 2-point conversion from the 13-yard line. Austin checking out. Harris rubbing off whatever injury he had on the sideline, back in the game. We'll see if they spread it out here, and as they do, Harris and Wickenheiser to the left, Gabe Harris to the right, Besky out of the gun, going up to Anton Wickenheiser, the back of the end zone, it is 8! Raiders able to capitalize the 2-point conversion from the 13-yard line. Odds stacked against them, but these seniors on senior night doing what needs to be done. Taking a commanding 30-14 lead with 2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. Coach Peterson and this Raiders coaching staff has got to be awfully pleased with the play by these 9 seniors and the rest of this Raider family. Drew Harris, some huge gains tonight. These are the seniors. Drew Harris, big gains as running back. Chaz Alschmidt, few broken up passes, saved the Raiders defense in a few situations. Wyatt Simon, Tyson Neardahl, Silas Carlson, Jake Nelson doing the dirty work in the trenches. Anton Wickenheiser, Dalton Fullerton, and Colby Pagel filling crucial roles in those wide out positions. Ball is fielded by number 9 for the Flyers. That is Mason Erickson, but he loses his footing. And in high school football, where your knee goes down or your body goes down, the play is dead. So Bagley will take over inside their own red zone at about the 16-yard line. Raiders defense on the field. Bagley, one receiver left, one right, making the call from the line of scrimmage. Shifting guys around, Raiders defense adjusting. Twins right, motion right, quarterback bobbles the ball just a little bit. The toss is to Nelson, who has had some big runs tonight, and he is finally pushed out of bounds after about a 18-yard gain at the 38-yard line. And the Raiders know what they have to do, and that is contain Mason Nelson and keep him from having any open field in front of him, because he has had a heck of a game for the Flyers tonight. If he has any room to run, he's going to make you pay for it, because he can turn on the jets and he's got speed. And the Raiders have seen that a few times tonight. Bagley out of the gun, 2 receivers left, motion right, drops back, looking for it. Looking for an open receiver, but cannot find one. Finally wrapped up. Zach Thompson, the quarterback, finally wrapped up by, I believe, was number 55, Tyson Neardahl. Again, another senior stepping up and doing his job here tonight. And I don't want to discredit any of the younger classmen, because they've done a heck of a job here, but these seniors really wanting to win here, wanting to give themselves a chance at a home playoff game. Flag in the air, looks like it's going to be a free play, and passes intended for Logan Broughton, but it's broken up by the Raiders defense.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal
against
procedure
Flyers
on
is declined.
the Flyers. Call is
Brings up third
declined
down.
by the Raiders. Going to bring up third down and about 14 with 1:44 remaining. Clock was starting, now it's not. As it shouldn't, it was an incomplete pass. Bagley, twins right, one receiver left, the wide side of the field. Handoff to Nelson up the middle. That has been where they've had their big
Nelson up the
touchdown
middle.
runs tonight.
It's about
But
five.
the Raiders linebacker
Throw on
core
tackle.
able to step up
Timeout Bagley.
and make that
The play
stop.
resumes. It'll be 4th and 9.
Bagley using their, what I believe, I haven't been keeping track, but I believe is their final timeout with 1:31 left. It's 4th down and 8, and if the Raiders can get a stop here, that is all she wrote, and the Raiders have done what they need to do to ensure a home playoff game. And I know a lot of the fans here tonight would definitely take that next Tuesday night, so don't want to get ahead of myself, but with the what looks to be seemingly victory here by the Raiders, they've taken care of it and done what they can. Now they need a little help from other teams in the section to move them up the ladder to try and get that 4th seed for a home playoff game next Tuesday. But again, keep watching. Check out the brackets as they're released by the Minnesota State High School Leagues on the next couple days to see what the 2023 playoff brackets will be like, not just for football but also for volleyball as well. Nothing different in the Flyers offense here. Twins right, quarterback looking left. He's got one receiver open. Gabe Harris for the corner going up making a huge play to bat that ball away, and that, ladies and gentlemen, should be the game. Great play by sophomore Gabe Harris going up batting that one away, taking away any chance for the Flyers to get any more points on the board. As long as the Raiders can take a couple of successful knees here, which I would imagine they would. Bagley is out of timeouts. I don't think the Raiders have a chance putting the ball in play. And again, just a hats off play tonight to Drew Harris, Chaz Alshner, Wyatt Simon, Tyson Neardo, Silas Carlson, Jake Nelson, Anton Wickenheiser, Dalton Fullerton, and Colby Pagel. Thank you for your senior leadership throughout the regular season. And I'll tell you what, I don't know about, well, I do know. Listen to the crowd out here. They are very thankful for your leadership and would love to see you playing many more games here as we head to postseason play. That postseason play starts on Tuesday. Stay tuned as to time and location. Raiders taking what should be a final knee, and that should do it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging with us tonight. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the first half. What a game by the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. They are peaking at the right time, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to be the first one to say it, because I know there's a lot of people that believe in it, but these Raiders, these guys, they're a force to be reckoned with, and they're one that 6A.
Thank you for your support of high school co-curricular activities.
They have a very, very good possibility of being the team to come out of 6A or be in that section championship game. I mean, these guys are playing well. They're playing as a team. They believe in each other. They take care of business. They do what needs to be done. All right, enough said. Good job, Raiders. Peace out.
Done? Yep. You just leave it? Okay, let's leave.
We'll keep it on the team.
What'd you say?
I'm just gonna put it on the team for now.
That's I'm gonna go try to find Mom.
Hard hit. Debatable call, but really was.
It's fine.
Kids were coming in when, the kid was going down and then go in there and pile on. It was, got a lot more between bars and things. But I think Rich caught the right. Barnesville is number one in the state. I agree. Yeah, we've been to fumbles for staff. Yes, big penalties. Well, one just killed him. Yeah, they held stopped. It was a 32? Yeah, no, I thought it was, that wasn't on the coach either. It was that, well, Moontree. It was a kid who was field now. I think it was pretty bad. That's what's going to happen from here on out. Okay? No. Tuesday, so 1-0. What's that going? Saturday. What's Saturday doing? Well, a good game. It was close. Yeah, it was really a one-score game. The whole. Focus on Tuesday. Let's find out who you play by practice tomorrow. Since it won all year.